can trigger a protectionist backlash, and being mirrored by net capital flows, they can fuel financial stability risks. At the IMF, we are working hard to refine our external sector assessments, and we will keep pushing key players for policy corrections. To the US, where both private consumption and the fiscal deficit are high, and the current account deficit is at levels not seen since the early 2000s, we will urge action along two broad dimensions. First, step to address the federal government deficit, noting that the federal debt to GDP ratio is on a path to exceed its all-time high after World War II. We need sustained action that goes beyond discretionary spending. Second, steps to incentivize household savings, where consideration should be given, for instance, to expanding existing plans that provide favorable tax treatment for retirement savings, among other possible tax policy adjustments. To China, where private savings are chronically high and domestic demand is held back by protracted real estate adjustment and deflationary pressures, we urge transitional fiscal expansion and permanent fiscal recomposition. China needs a fiscal structural package to boost private consumption, transition to a new growth model, and reflate its economy, which will also help counter the recent depreciation of its real exchange rate, which pulls against rebalancing. This gives me time to breathe. Here is the exchange rate. Among other items, China's package should include more spending on social safety nets and property sector cleanup, and much less on industrial policy, where a new IMF paper estimates the cost at high level 4.4% of GDP per year. As for Germany, its recent structural shift to a more expansive fiscal policy, which should help bring down the current account surplus, shows that yes, corrections can be made. Bravo to Germany. Public spending on infrastructure, pushed up by providing incentives for private investment at home, will be especially beneficial as Germany seeks to inject new dynamism into its private sector. And yes, the country needs it and can benefit from it. So as I close,